We don't race, we use it for personal transportation. We do have all the maintenance records on this. This coach is, of the 8 trucks I have on my farm, this coach gets the most babying of them all. It's a quality coach. We can give you the brake thickness of the brake pads, tire thickness of the tread on the tires. Everything about the coach can be documented through Nelson International in East Grand Forks, Minnesota.
What's going on, everybody? It is a beautiful day here in Fountain Hills, Arizona, and today I'm here with my good friend Mark.
Hi Andrew, how are you today?
I've been actually detailing this Renegade behind me for how long now, Mark?
Our first season here was 2014, and you came and detailed it out for us, and you've been doing it once for sure, if not twice, every year since then.
So I've got some great news for you today. Mark has his 2006 Renegade Coronado for sale. Mark, you want to tell us a little bit about this coach?
Yes, it's a 2006 Coronado Renegade. It's a 34-foot box, and we've got it for sale.
Yeah, how many slide outs does it have?
It has 3. It's got one in the back, which is the bedroom closet, slides out. Has a 13-foot slide out on the kitchen dinette side and couch. And it also has a 7-foot slide out where the J couch is inside.
And what motor does this have in it?
This has a 515 Detroit with a 12-speed auto shift. It is not an automatic, it's an auto shift, meaning it shifts just like an automatic would, but you do have the option of downshifting and upshifting with the paddle shift. Currently there's 50,253.
So you just pretty much use this coach then to just come down here, or you're just pretty much driving it back and forth? You bring it down to Arizona in the winter time. What else do you use the coach for?
Use it a little bit during the summer, but I farm up in northern Minnesota and we don't get to do much during the summer, but we have a lot of family out here in Arizona, so we come to Arizona. It's primarily, I think we've done one trip to the East Coast, one to Nashville, and otherwise it's a yearly excursion out here for 2 months. This coach has a 12.5 Onan generator, diesel powered, 1,200 hours on it. Has auto gen start, meaning if the batteries go low enough, you can set the voltage where you want the generator to start to charge up the batteries. You can totally dry camp with this thing. It will keep your batteries up and going. We have a 100-gallon fresh water underneath the bed in the back, and then we have 3 50-gallon, one black 50 and 2 separate 50s for gray water. There are 4 coach batteries. I did replace them in 2015. They're deep cycle coach batteries, and I also replaced in 2016 the truck batteries. There's 3 of those to power up the truck as far as starting and electrical when you're driving down the road. And they are 2 separate systems, and in the case of something happens with the batteries on the truck, you could put a jumper cable from the house batteries to the truck to get the truck started. So it's not a direct flip a switch, but you could jump it.
Okay. And the date codes on the tires, how new are the tires?
I put front tires, well, the date code is they're past the 5 years. I put new tires on it. I bought the coach when we had it 13,000 miles, and it's got 50, a little over 50 now. So the front tires got that, can't do the math, since then, and then rear tires got approximately 30,000 on them.
Why did you buy this coach?
I farm and I'm used to trucks, and talking to different people that had both big diesel pushers, so forth and so on. We do have a 26-foot Renegade stacker that we pull with this to bring all our toys down to Arizona with. I wanted something that was I could understand on the road, and also that could pull what we pull. And this coach does have a 40,000 pound towing capacity. That is an option on Renegade at that time. Currently, their new production stuff does not offer anything over a 30,000 pound. 20,000 pounds are standard today in the Renegade line. So this is a heavy duty hitch on this thing. It has glad hands for air brakes and or electric brakes.
So how many gallons of fuel can this coach hold in your fuel tanks here?
We have 200 gallons, 100 gallons each side, and you can there is a manual switch from one tank to the other. So if you wish to or care to or get caught with #1 diesel or whatever, you can switch, individualize the tanks as you're going down the road. You can shut one off or run them both at the same time.
And what kind of fuel mileage do you usually get in this coach?
It's horsepower and it's pulling. To be honest, we will, with pulling our stacker, this thing likes to cruise down the road at 72 miles an hour. We'll pull about 1,500, 1,550, 72 miles an hour, and we'll pull 5 a little bit better than, maybe up to 5.5. We have taken a trip without the trailer behind it, and I tried to hold it down, and we got 7.5 miles to the gallon on that trip. But this truck loves to run on the road. It's high ratio rear ends. It likes to cruise 72 to 75 miles an hour. It's long-legged, and it just likes to get out there and run.
It likes to run. I love it. Yeah.
It is a 50.6 gallon.
So 50.6 gallon propane tank there. When did you buy this coach? How long have you owned this coach for?
We purchased it in June of 2013 with approximately right at 13,000 miles on it.
I can open all these up.
The Norcold pull-out cooler, refrigerator, and or freezer, just adjusted right here. Works great. Slide it back in. We do have a outdoor TV here. That bay, if storage is a concern, you could pull that TV out and it would be easy to modify that box for additional outside storage. And then also back here we have a pull-out grill.
Yeah.
That is permanently mounted in there.
Nice. Okay, the dial's up a little bit. That's good. This is a beautiful coach on the inside here. Mark, you want to tell us a little bit about this coach?
We have a flex steel couch and a J couch on this side. This one is a hide-a-bed, air mattress hide-a-bed that folds out. This one is just a J couch that flips out very easily. And also up behind the TV, which we've got it packed with storage area right now, there is a mattress up there for 1 or 2 people can sleep up there. So there is a capability in this coach for 2, 2, 2. The dinette also folds down, and 2 in the bedroom. So you could sleep 10 people very easily and comfortable in this coach.
Yeah, and just a lot of space in here as well with both those slide outs out.
A Domatic fridge, either propane or AC. It'll automatically switch, so if your power goes out, you don't have to worry about getting rotten food. It makes dry camping a lot easier. Just switches over to propane. And we talked earlier, we got the 50-gallon propane outside, which I think I've had it filled once since we've been in Arizona here, taking showers, cooking, doing what we do. We haven't burned up a 50-gallon yet.
One thing that I want to point out about this coach that I really like too, and I haven't even been through the whole coach yet, but I can already notice that it's got a side hallway here. So the way it is, it really sections it off where the bedroom is really separated from the living room here with that side hallway floor plan. So you want to show us the, is it a mid-bathroom there? Or
Yep. This is the only bath on the coach, single bath. It is a 41-inch corner tub shower unit.
Real simple, right in the middle of the coach. Nice, simple, easy design.
Storage up here and there for kitchen stuff. And then also here in the corner is a corner closet.
Okay.
And this is the rear bedroom, which does have a pocket door for isolation.
Yep.
Yes, this is a rear closet. This is a slide out that goes out. So when you pull this in, it comes right up to the edge of the bed. So like when we travel, we can still utilize the bed, use the bed. We maybe need to bump it out just a little bit to get some clothing out, but not a big issue moving up and down the road. The bed is still functional and so forth and so on.
Nice.
All of the cabinets that are in this coach are tongue and groove cabinets, and these are residential grade door panels. These are what you'd have in a quality home. These are not cheap cabinets. This is good quality stuff, and Renegade does put in good quality stuff in their coaches. Coach also has a TV in the bedroom along with a VCR, and right now we are on our direct TV. We do have an in-motion satellite, a WineGuard system that was put in 2015, I believe it was. That WineGuard system is capable of going either direct TV and or dish by a flip of a switch underneath the dome. And it's wired such that even the bedroom going down the road, they can watch TV in the back here by
Nice.
flipping a switch up in the communications area of the coach. So
Very.
earlier in the video I said there was 50,250 something. It's actually 50,867 on the coach. Coronado, Freightliner Coronado is the upper end of the Freightliner chassis as far as comfort. There is soundproofing in the doors, nice big headliner soundproofing, and the truck itself is very quiet going down the road. Again, we have flex steel captain's chairs and passenger seat. They are air ride seats up and down. They will turn to use them like your Class A coaches if you have extra people or whatever for extra seating. The layout of the truck is very forward. Parking brakes, lights, Jake brake, all your controls over here, heating, air conditioning. Of course, your speedometer and your instrument cluster are here. You have both auto and manual here. If you have it, run it in the auto mode, the computer on the truck will shift when it senses torque differences and shift both up and down as road conditions. If you put it over, like you're going up a steep grade and you need to shift down and you are nervous about it shifting back and forth, you can put it down into manual mode and then just a flip of a switch, paddle shift it both up and or down as you see fit.
I can't thank you enough for showing me and the folks on YouTube your beautiful Renegade today. Everyone has the hard question. What are you asking for the selling price of this coach?
We're asking $160 for it. We're open to offers, but it's a quality coach. We don't race. We use it for personal transportation. It's not beat up. I've seen some of these out on the market in the 120, 130 range that are high mileage, haven't been taken care of. This coach is, of the 8 trucks I have on my farm, this coach gets the most babying of them all. From tires to maintenance, wheel seals have been replaced on this thing just because the trucks that don't get used a lot have problems with wheel seals, and we replace them and just take care of this coach very well. It goes into my truck shop. The people who do my maintenance on my farm trucks look at this truck every year before we come to Arizona, and I do have all the maintenance records on this. We can give you the brake thickness of the brake pads, tire thickness of the tread on the tires. Everything about the coach can be documented through Nelson International in East Grand Forks, Minnesota.
You're in Arizona right now, but I think you're getting ready to head north. Where is the coach going to be if serious buyers want to take a look at it?
Unfortunately, we do have to take it home. It's our transportation getting home. It will be in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, which is right next to Grand Forks, North Dakota.
A serious buyer wants to meet up with you in the Grand Forks area. How can they get a hold of you? Is there an email address or phone number? Or what's the best way for folks to get a hold of you?
My direct number is cell phone 701-740-9451. That's 701-740-9451. Or my email is Mark Holy, that's MARKHOLY at gra.midco, and the spelling is MIDCO.net.
Mark, can't thank you enough. Greatly appreciate all of you on YouTube watching today's video. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.